Lucas trekked through the dense Amazon rainforest, surrounded by the symphony of chirps and rustles. The pitch-black night cloaked the emerald undergrowth as the moon flickered through the thick canopy above. Clad in khaki and equipped with a week's provisions, Lucas felt an eerie sense of eyes watching him, but he pressed on. A few hours deep into his journey, the atmosphere shifted. The familiar sounds of insects ceased, and an unnatural silence draped over the forest. Lucas paused, listening intently, feeling the presence of something sinister lurking in the darkness. Suddenly, the silence shattered. A low, guttural growl emanated from deep within the woods, as shadowy shapes pulled away from the darkness and materialized around him. The temperature dropped, and the air grew heavy with malevolence. An ancient evil had awakened. Fear trickled down Lucas' spine. These were not creatures of flesh and blood. They were entities forged from nightmares, creatures that thrived in despair and darkness. Their eyes glowed eerily, illuminating their shadowy forms in hues of sickly green. But Lucas was no ordinary man. Time seemed to contract then expand, sharpening his senses as his heart pounded against his ribcage. He possessed a gift, a power inherited from a lineage of guardians sworn to protect humanity from supernatural threats. He closed his eyes, concentrating, summoning the energy within. The entities lunged, their spectral forms intent on devouring his very essence. But Lucas was prepared. He whispered ancient incantations under his breath, words passed down through generations. As the final syllables left his lips, a radiant force surged from his core. Flashes of light exploded from his body, enveloping the dark figures in a brilliant halo. The entities writhed in agony, their malevolent cries merging into a cacophony before they vanished into nothingness, dispersed by the conjured power. Breathing heavily, Lucas opened his eyes to find peace restored. The rainforest proclaimed its sounds. Insects buzzed, twigs snapped, and the familiar nocturnal chorus resumed. The threat had subsided for now. Though relieved, Lucas knew the jungle held secrets yet to reveal. He adjusted his backpack and continued his trek, vigilant for whatever lay ahead, his heart undeterred by the shadows that might seek his life once more. Defenders like him never rested, knowing the night bore more than just darkness.